people, good afternoon once again. Today, we will be looking at the health and safety measures in using ICT tools. Information and communication technology tools are computer-based equipment used for processing data and communication. Some of these tools we will be talking about are the television, public address system, radio, mobile phone, computer device, and many more. ICT tools are very useful in many other ways. We watch television programs for entertainment, education, and information. The public address system is used for making community announcements by amplifying the voice of the user. The radio presents programs, music, and discussion that keep us informed and entertained. The mobile phone helps us to stay in touch with our friends, family, and colleagues outside. Computer enables us to surf the internet and communicate to others online. It is also a form of entertainment because we can use it to watch movies and listen to music as well. Computers can also be used in businesses for communication, desktop publication, sound editing, and many more. Although it is unlikely that using ICT equipment will be dangerous in itself, it can be used in ways it can be hazard to our health. In this lesson, you will learn about the possible long-term health hazards associated with the use of ICT equipment and ways to avoid these health problems. It is important to know that although ICT makes our life easier, long-term exposure to ICT equipment without precaution may lead to possible health hazards. Let's take a look at some of these health hazards of prolonged use of computing devices. The first one we'll be talking about is the television. Your eyes are not suited for staring into the television set for hours. Staring into the television set for hours can be dangerous and harmful to the eye. By staring continuously, you cause the eye to overwork itself, and this may lead to eye irritation, such as dry eye, red, itchy eye, and watery eye, fatigue, and difficulty in focusing the eye. Let's look at our brother here. He is watching the television, and prolonged use of the television can cause problems we mentioned earlier. Computer devices. The problems associated with it is eye irritation and eye fatigue. The negative effects of using a computer do not differ greatly from that of the television. Staring at the monitor for more than 2 hours a day can lead to eye irritation, such as watery eye, heaviness of the eyelid or forehead, difficulty in focusing the eyes, fatigue of the eye structure, and many more. It is therefore important to keep a distance of 20 to 26 inches away from the monitor and arrange your light sources in order to prevent reflection or glare on the monitor screen. Lower back pain. Sitting behind a computer for long periods or using the wrong kind of chair or gestures can also lead to problems in the future. It can lead to pain in the lumbar region of the back and many other parts of the body. Wrist pain. People may also experience wrist pain usually because their hands are not positioned properly when typing. Pains in the back, wrist, and or fingers often occurs when you are not able to reach the keyboard and mouse while bending your elbow at 90 degrees with your shoulders relaxed. Mobile phones. The other device we'll be talking about is the mobile phone. It is believed that mobile phones can affect the health of people who use them. Research suggests that mobile phone radiation causes change in the brain and even low-level emissions from headsets are still damaging. However, there has not been a major research that provides scientific evidence of the danger of using mobile phones. It is therefore too soon to reach a definitive verdict on health risks from mobile phones. Headache and tiredness. That's the first hazard we'll be talking about in using mobile phones. Using the mobile phone for hours can be very stressful and may lead to mild or severe headache. Wrist joint pain. Holding the mobile phone to the ear for more than 15 minutes while making calls can lead to a strain of your wrist and ligament in the back of the hand. Mobile phone battery. This is a problem not faced once or twice, but many times in our country or in our daily lives of people. It is not advisable to use your mobile phone whilst charging it. If you are fond of that, please refrain from remote. Sometimes mobile phone batteries overheat and explode in such cases. You can be seriously injured if this happens to you. Trust me, there are many scenarios and people to attest to that. The radio, that's the next ICT tool we'll be talking about, and the issues associated with using the radio. The radio is an interesting source of information and entertainment. Nowadays, radios come in handy. You can find people walking around with a radio set or headphones in their ears. Some people enjoy it when their volume is turned up to the highest level. It is dangerous to your health because loud sounds tend to weaken your eardrums which may affect your hearing in the future. The next one is the public address system. Loud sounds from public address systems are also harmful to the human ear. Loud and prolonged sounds emitted from these equipment can cause hearing loss in the long run, especially when you sit or stand near these devices. Now let's move on to some of the safety precautions and proper care of these computer equipment so as to prevent the hazards we mentioned earlier. Some of these safety precautions we'll be talking about is the electrical hazard. The second one is tripping over trailing wires, injury caused by heavy equipment falling, and the last one we'll be talking about is risk of a fire outbreak. The first one we'll be talking about is electrical hazard. The hazards of is that of electrocution, as we all know. Users run the risk of getting electric shock. Let's take the cause of these electrical hazards. Damaged power sockets, faulty equipment or bare wires. How to prevent this? Do not switch on the computer if the power socket is damaged or there is any fault on the socket. And immediately report any faulty or malfunctioning equipment to your teacher, your master, or any health or IT personnel around you. This might save your life. This is an image showing a faulty electric socket. The second one we'll be talking about is tripping over trailing wires. The second hazard is the risk of users falling by tripping over failing wires, not only can computer lab users get hurt, but equipment can also be damaged. Long connecting of cable lying on the floor. That is a major cause of this problem. Let's take a look at how to solve it. Place cables in cable duct or cable raceways or even under the carpet to prevent long connecting cables from lying on the floor. Another problem is unnecessary wires not connected to any equipment. When you enter the lab, there are many wires or cables around which are not connected. Make sure to remove them or put them where to avoid tripping or failing right. As you can see here, my brother is falling due to a wire on this part. The next one is injury caused by heavy equipment falling. The next hazard is that of heavy equipment falling and hurting people in the computer lab. Many items of computer equipment, system units, monitors, printers, and many more are very hard that can be seen in the lab. This can cause a very serious injury if they fall on people. Let's see the causes of such health hazards. Equipment placed too close to the cable edge. When placing equipment on the table at the computer lab, make sure to center them or put them in at a safe position. And the last one, or the last cause for injury caused by heavy equipment falling is unsuitable cable or deck used to hold computer equipment. Use specially made strong cables that can easily support the weight of heavy computer equipment, and it will help you to prevent injury caused by heavy equipment falling. As you can see, this fall or fell on my brother's head, causing a very great damage to his head or injury to his head. The last one we'll be talking about is risk of a fire outbreak. We all know that fire outbreak is one of the health hazards we will all not want in our lives. The act of a fire outbreak in ICT devices require electrical power to function. Incorrect use of electrical equipment may cause overheating and start a fire. Let's see some causes of risk of a fire outbreak. Too many devices plugged into a single power socket. How do we prevent this? Do not plug too many devices into the same power socket. The computer lab must have plenty of power sockets. Another cause is leaving devices switched on and unattended for a very long time. How do you prevent this? Turn off the computer when you have finished your work. This is an example of a loaded power socket which caused a fire outbreak. All these we talked about, by implementing them while using ICT tools can help minimize physical discomfort like eye strain, backache, wrist pain, and many more as we talked about earlier, and the risk of accidents related to electricity and others. We will end our lesson here. Hope to talk more on our next